Hello everyone, welcome to my terrace garden, a small green space filled with flowers and lots of positivity. Friends, today I will take you on a colorful tour of my terrace garden where nature brings freshness, beauty and happiness every single day. This is my terrace garden where I have made different sections for different flowers. And this side I have season flowers, and at this section I have some permanent flowering plants. And I have a mini pond at terrace garden where water lilies bloom in season. Friends, this is a very bright and beautiful flower, and it has an equally beautiful name, and we call it sunset bells. Wow! The flowers are shaped like bells, and the colors are like that of the setting sun, and I think that's why it's called sunset bell. It has another name, and it's called copper leaf. The most interesting thing about the sunset bell is that you don't have to plant them every season because they grow from bulbs, and the bulbs remain dormant during the winter months. And during summer, when we have rainfall, new plants grow and flowers bloom. So during the summer months, this section is permanent for my sunset bell flowers. Guys, it's interesting, right? At this section, I have some mixed flowers. Like this yellow one is summer cosmos. And these are zinnias I have planted recently. A small bud is coming and they are yet to bloom. And at the end of the section, these are bachelor's button. They are blooming so beautifully. Actually, one bachelor button plant is sufficient to bring color to your garden. At this section also, I have planted some mixed flowers. Like these little yellow ones, they are called butter daisies. They are so bright and they are permanent flowers. They remain in my garden throughout the year. And these are again zinnias. They are yet to bloom. Then this again butter daisy, and this is bachelor's button. At the end of this section, I have this beautiful rose plant. The roses, we call them the queen of the garden, and they need a little bit of care. The more you take care of the plant, the more flowers the plant will produce. So what I do, every 10 or 15 days, I put either cow dung or vermicompost at the base of the plant. Here, some bright marigold flowers are blooming. Actually, these plants are in bloom since the last November. I mean from winter, and they are still blooming. So dear viewers, you have seen that at this section, some flowers are blooming while some are yet to bloom. But permanent flowers are not like that. They bloom throughout the year and bring so much brightness and vibrancy to your garden. So dear viewers, if you have a terrace garden, then it's always good to keep some space for some permanent plants, so as to keep the garden vibrant throughout the year. In this permanent garden section of my rooftop, I have variety of plants including this curry plant. Most of the plants are leafy plants, but the leaves are unique in their own, and the green shade they have is also different from each other. This is poinsettia. It's also called Christmas flower, and actually it's a winter flower. Then there are some impatient flowers, then bachelor's button, and this is Nayantara or Sadabahar, and this is a curry leaf plant. This one, Chinese bamboo. It's growing a bit tall. And some winter flowers are still blooming, the dianthus. Though basically dianthus is a winter flower, it can bloom during summer months also if they are not exposed to too much of sunlight. And these are some leafy plants, and the leaves of each plant is different from the other in size, color and pattern. And this one is Lemonia. The leaves are of such bright colors, and the flower is so small but vibrant and beautiful. And viewers, Lemonia is a zero care plant, and it blooms in abundance during summer months. And this one we all know, the medicinal aloe vera plant. And right beside the aloe vera plant, I have another very beautiful rose plant. Actually viewers, the permanent plants are the backbones of a beautiful garden. They bloom year after year and make gardening greener and easier. They have certain advantages like they are basically very low maintenance plants. They need less care compared to the seasonal plants. And secondly, their deep roots help them survive heat, rain and changing weather better. Only regular trimming, cutting dry or dead branches and feeding them with manure occasionally are the only care they need. At the center of my rooftop, I have placed some potted plants just to add a splash of color to the garden. These are very common flowers and easily available. And friends, this one I must say the highlight of my garden, the Waterlily Pond. My little rooftop Waterlily Pond is my peaceful green corner above the busy world. Watching the water lilies bloom and float gracefully brings a sense of calm and happiness every day. It's amazing how a small pond can attract beauty, peace, and positive vibes into the home. Dear viewers, that's all for today. Thank you for spending some peaceful moments in my terrace garden. See you again soon with more flowers, greenery, and gardening happiness. Hope this gardening video inspired you to create your own little green paradise at home. Now don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. Nice time.